Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark.
Radio is an experience. Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
About it, I think I've stressed Mr. Kamal a lot, so I'm going to allow our guest, our first time guest, to start the conversation open for today.
Experience it.
Okay, so yes, last week, like I said earlier, we talked about the promise of the government.
Okay, yes, when we speak about the values education, it's very important to talk about the roles of the citizens, as same as we talk about the roles of the government. Apparently, most Nigerians are not even aware of their place in the society. And what I mean is, I remember back then when I was studying law, one of the quotes...
The law!
When I was studying law. Yes.
Okay, but now you're
so
done.
there was a quote by about Easter that really caught my attention, and it says, "The knowledge of law is our right, and the knowledge of our right is our pride." We'll talk about the rights and the pride. So when we are talking about citizens must first be aware of who they are in their community, who they are in their society, who they are in their country. That's the essence for the Citizens Code. We talk of injustice. Injustice will remain when we are not even. When you encounter the likes of maybe some security agencies, let's say for the police, for instance, and when you meet with them, and then you meet a policeman who is not really in line with what he's supposed to be doing as a police officer, and he's trying to extort you, you should know first that you are not meant to be extorted, because you are aware. So people who are not aware of the citizens' codes are the ones who mostly fall victim. So apparently, apart from the promises the governments make, we must also be aware of the fundamental values and obligations that we are expected to have as the governments make. We must also be aware of the fundamental values and obligations that we are expected to have as citizens. And this is the essence of the reason why subjects have been taken in. I don't know if I've answered your question, but if you leave me to it, I might
no, further. I would love to have you reiterate a bit. When you say the citizens, rather, don't even know their right. So are you talking about we knowing our right to say, okay, for instance, if I have done something wrong, I should know my right to what and how I should be treated by the law. Now, how do you bring that to our citizens? At what point do you think we have really fallen from that part? And what do you think we can do now to begin to get back to that position?
Like I said, knowledge. Knowledge is the first thing. Apparently, if you leave an average Nigerian doesn't like to read. And all these rights, fundamental human rights, civic responsibilities, both of the government and of the citizens, are all contained in the Constitution. It is a book that has, just like the Bible or the Quran, that speaks about everything that is expected of you as a living person. It talks about your moral laws, and then what you're expected to do when you break this is what happens, X, Y, Z. That's the same thing as the Constitution. But rather, we'll focus on irrelevant materials other
social
than than concentrating on what we should know about our rights, the vital things. And once people who know these laws actually do exceptionally, especially in the society, that's why you see that most times lawyers are not even being they are not being disturbed. If you see a policeman and see a lawyer now, he will just tell you the law, and that is it. You will not see anything because he's aware that the man knows.
That's very true.
He knows every nitty-gritty about the society. He knows what is going to be considered as wrong, what will be considered as unjust, what is considered as right, what is considered. He knows when to request for some certain things and where to request for them.
Okay, so in essence, you're saying that we're falling short of the knowledge of knowing our right and wrong.
Knowledge.
So we need to acquire that knowledge to know what to do. And
let me quickly cite this. If you meet an American, for instance,
an
American citizen will tell you this is what is obtainable, and
Yeah.
then they will not say anything otherwise until that part is fulfilled. So they will tell you, I'm an American. They say I'm a citizen of the United States of America. I know what is expected. Even the black men, even the Nigerians that go there, they know their rights apparently to some extent.
Yeah.
Of course, and there's a right that governs every citizen.
But you know,
globally.
over there,
So it's actually, that's the moment